Hello Reloading World, this is Fasty Fausty here. Again, another reloading tip. Today we're going to be talking about the 38s. And what I mean by 38s, I'm talking about, the 38 Special, 38 Plus, and the 357, which are all basically almost the same caliber. But specifically today I want to talk about these guys right here. This is a 38 Special. These are a lot of fun to shoot and very inexpensive also to shoot. There's a lot of action lever rifles out there by Henry, there's some by Rossi, some by Winchester, that could take 38, 357 Magnum, and 38 Special, all calibers. Also, there are some revolvers out there that also do the same thing. So, is it worth it trying to reload these little guys? Yeah, absolutely. This little, it's a fun round to go to the range, and also can, if you use, hollow points, it's a really good personal defense round. So let's talk about the 38. Today I'm going to be specifically talking about the 38 Special. What do I use? What's my method to reload these guys as inexpensive as possible, as quick as possible, and still have a lot of fun at the range to shoot paper, of course. The only thing you can do at this, well, if you live in Florida. Here, outside ranges, it's just too damn hot. So most of the ranges are all indoors. But enough of that, and let's get into reloading, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is that I do. Again, with all my videos that I make about reloading, I take no responsibility if you blow yourself up. I am assuming that you do know something about reloading. All right, let's get to it. Okay, well, here we are. So, 38 Special, 38s. Okay, so basically, let's talk about the equipment that I'm using. As you all aware, I'm using the turret press. And here we have a set of dies. So I'm going to go through these like I always do. This one right here is the crimper, the capper, the capping die and forming die. Here I'm using the powder feed through with a 38 feed through die, and that's the riser. And here is, of course, is the dispenser. Again, I like to use the little micro dispenser thing because it allows me to dial in. I am dialing in exactly 6.5. It's a little bit off, sometimes 6.6, 6.5. These things are not 100% accurate, but for this particular round, it really doesn't matter as much, of course. I mean, it's not like you're shooting competition, right? Okay, and then here we have, this is, let's see, what do we got over here? Okay, this is the bullet seeder die, and then we have the factory crimp die right here. Small pistol primers. I am using the CCI small pistol primers number 500. Works really well. Inexpensive. Get them at the show or at Bass Pro. The other thing is that, believe it or not, but these are the carbide dies. So a lot of folks are saying, well, what's the big deal about the carbide dies? Well, for this particular caliber, I actually got it. And I'm quite very pleased with it because I do not have to lube these guys. This is a pain in the butt to lube, each and every one of them. So others you have, but, this is the, when it's carbide, you don't have to lube. And it really makes your, your ammunition manufacturing, a lot easier. So, I picked these up on Amazon, 1,000 for like, 40, 50, 60 bucks, I don't remember, but it was expensive. I also picked the bullets up from Extreme, and I'm using a 38 125 grain copper plated. Works really well to shoot paper and, just to have some fun. Works really good, I like these. The powder though. Longshot is not a powder that you would want to use for 38. You would say that, right? Because as you can see, focus, it's for shotgun, 12 gauge. Why am I using a shotgun powder on a pistol or rifle, whatever, right? Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Well, believe it or not, in our grandfolks' day, that Longshot, it's not a new powder. It's been around for a very, very long time. And there is a loading data out there that says that you can use this guy with 38 Special and 125 grain lead cast bullets. So I started thinking to myself, wait a minute. These guys from Extreme, they're lead, but they're copper plated. They're not full metal jacket. Maybe these will work very well since they don't have that extra, layer of metal on it. They're just coated. And bingo, here it comes, man. That's how I'm able to make these guys very effectively and very cheap. Because 500 of these is like $38. Eureka! Alright, so what is the loading data? Well, there's a couple of things that I have to bring to your attention. As you take a look, you might notice that maybe this is like a really short 38 special. Yes, it is. The overall length of a 38 is 155. You can go lower. It's okay because this is a round that's normally used on revolvers and, you know, rifles, lever action rifles like a Rossi. The Henry is a beautiful Henry, and some Winchesters out there. So you can go a little bit lower and it won't, you know, won't affect you at all. My sweet spot is going around halfway to the bottom of the bullet because you really want to build in a lot of pressure inside the chamber because of the powder you're using. So I go with 1.45, 1.44. That's my sweet spot right there. Then the secret is the crimp. You really gotta crimp these guys. That's why I'm using the factory crimp to really get this really nice and, you know, let me see if I can get that focus there. No, I don't want to. Well, today it's being kind of temperamental. Alright, but as you can see, this is like a really good transition there. It's really smooth. Nice factory crimp. And you want that because you want to build up the pressure. And that's the secret of using Longshot for 38 special or 38 plus, whatever you want to call it. What's the difference between 38 special and 38 plus? Well, yeah, the plus is like a little bit faster. You want to do 38 plus, just instead of 6.5, put 7 grains. That's basically it. And maybe you want to use a little bit lighter bullet or heavier bullet, you know, to do the math. And you'll get your expected results. So let's go ahead and try one of these guys out. And go through, as you can see, because I'm using carbide dies, I can pretty much go through the entire set right here and go through one transition. So let's try this. Let's go ahead and let's see if that's okay. You guys can see it? Yeah. All right. Get the finger out of the way. Okay. Here we go. That caps it, and I'm going to put one in there and. Okay, that puts in the die. Puts in the as you are aware that step there puts the damn it, I can't find my words. The primer. So this one right here is the 38 357. This one opens up the mouth at the same time and feeds my powder. So let's go in now to my next one, and that one is the bullet seeder. Let me grab the bullet. As you can see, since the mouth is open, it actually holds the bullet pretty well. Alright, terrific. That seats it. And then this guy right here is the crimper, factory crimp. And that steps in. And there we go. We have 138. Woohoo! Oh, look at that. Is that beautiful? Nice and smooth right there. That's what you want to do to get the pressure. And go ahead, try them out. Build a couple, make a couple, and try them out. And this is Fasty Fausty. Enjoy. Have fun. Bye-bye.